Hello everybody, and welcome back to Hutan Pantai. Just looking at that, I'm thinking maybe that because we got charged 400 quid for putting that in. I think that's like some weird sell point. Is how that's working at the minute. We're into June. Plenty of time left on the clock for June. We picked up a few contracts, one of which interesting. Okay, done it anyway. I've picked up spinach harvesting. I think it's spinach harvesting. I can't remember because it was a few days ago. I thought we've got a bit of spare time on our hands. Let's get some spinaching done. Why not? Bit of money, we can fill up our processing plant as well as we'll just sell the rest of it. Whoa, that's the accelerator, not the reverse. What was that, 2.5 minutes in? First crash. First of many, looking at the way my driving's going today. Oh, that is tight. I'm going for it. I'll do it anyway. Nice. Should we take a vehicle over to our workplace? Let's take a drive out in the Kubota. So it's episode 101. We've secured all of the land around here now. Not all of it, there's that field just up on the right there. We haven't got that yet. But I'm not too fussed about getting to that point for that field at the moment. If we have to wait, then we have to wait. That's not an issue for me whatsoever. June, we've pretty much got everything sorted that we needed to. We've made space in the animal pastures. There is a mod out now that includes fenceless animal pastures, so we could possibly look at changing out to them. It's going to cost a bit of money though, because we've got customised sizings, I think. I've not yet seen the Misty Sealy P mod video yet. At this point of the video, we're spinach harvesting, so it might take a while. There's every chance I'll have watched it by the end of this recording. I can't remember if spinach was quick or not. I was going to leave it, but we've got idle time on our hands. Pretty much nothing to, well, we've got July, we've got oats ready to be done. We're going to need money for that as well, for the equipment for that. I'm going to put this here actually, and I'm hoping to get that in for the oat harvest to get us a bit extra on the levels of nice. Yeah, hopefully they should get a bit more straw off that. Right, where's this first? Oh, straight up. Straight up. Let's take the main route. I can't remember what the size tank on this is. I think it might be fairly large. 7,000? It's not 3, I don't think. The 3 is the peas, maybe. I think it's spinach. I literally set all of this up after finishing the last episode, and then it's been the weekend since then. I've not had time to record. I've been too busy for the weekend. Yeah, spinach. Spinach. Right. Fold. Hold on, dickhead. Wait your turn. Work to do here. You want to eat or do you want to go hungry? This might not be too bad actually. Oh. 2 of these lined up. This is going to do both of them. I do like the idea. It's not. I don't mind our sheep being fenced in. I don't know what I'm going to do with the 39 of them though. I'm going to have to switch between 2. That's going to be a bit of a jiggering around. I'll have to move the goats down into the sheep pasture again, and then put the new goat pasture in. It would be a lot better to put it in there. And potentially move everything back into the goat pasture. Change the steering mode. No. This is just the way it is. Yeah, move the sheep and goats up to the goat pasture, then do the sheep pasture, then bring it back down. All I want to do is put a different fence in, to be honest. But it can be done. At least we know that. I know. Need to check if Giants have posted anything about an update coming. Obviously it can be done. I was reading some comments saying that when the game generates, for it to generate the meadow, it has to use the fences for the nav mesh. That's why you can't. That's why the sheep disappear. And whether that's true or not sort of makes sense, but why let us delete the fence in that case? And then from another point of view, why not give us the option to put different fences in? And now the fenceless husbandries by Cookie Mods, I think it is out. It can be done, so potentially we could wait and see, I suppose. Right, we're at 18% full and 6% on the field. This might take a while. It's probably going to take us June, sorry. I'm fully expecting that. It looks quite good with it spraying into the tanker at the back. In fact, is that 8,000 litres? We might end up doing a load of carting then, if that's the case. I might have to put a worker on this. I'll have to find out how 35,000 litres. Well, I'll fill this up. I'm going to need to get my truck and trailer, aren't I? Not truck and trailer, tractor and trailer. So we can fill up 2 lots. And that should give me enough time. To go do deliveries in between then. Maybe. We've got 2 of these fields to do anyway, so logistically we can find that out. Right, I'll come back to you with a bit of an update progress wise. Almost instantaneously for you. And we're back at the store, as it's time for our first delivery, collection, lorry load, trailer load. What am I doing? I think it might be best if we get our trailer, our big one over. I wonder if I can get rid of all the carrots in it yet. This is nice, this vent. I might oh, that's worked a little bit further. I might let's bring this up to here. Should I put a worker on that? I'm really not sure. Looking at the lines, what's the worker gonna do? They'll probably go on the inside, won't they? I keep going myself. I keep going myself. Until I've clear off the outside, the headland, and then I might pop a worker on it, because then by that point I should roughly have 2 tractor trailer loads. I can do a shuttle run between the 2 while that's filling up and see how we get on with that. That might be a little bit more productive finance wise on the wages. And when it gets dark, I'll just get bed and start getting in the morning. I think we've got enough time on there. Yeah, we've got time to get them done. I thought I'd got another contract to collect. Money's going to be a bit tight. Yeah, I could probably do with not using many workers if possible. Well, this spinach won't harvest itself. I'll carry on and update you in a little bit longer. What are we on? 5:04, nearly 20 past. Okie dokie, we are off to get our trailer. Workers been tasked. I've done all the headland from just easy up and downs from now, so that should save the that weird thing that they do when they get to the corners and sort of cut the corners off and then keep reversing and going back over. I would hope. I might be wrong though. I think they're about 80% full when I left, I think. Bit of a guess that, if I'm honest. I think this should have enough power for hauling spinach. It's a lovely day. Beautiful. I think I've definitely got to change that pathway now. Let's just hope this will take. Ooh, that's quite a bit. Oh, 4,000. We should be. You should be able to take that now, shouldn't you? Maybe, please. Give this a bit of a rinse. I think we'll get marked down at the sell point for the state of this. Oh! Can we drop it here? No, of course we can't. Can we drop it in front of that? Yes. Excellente. I mean, I can give it a quick hose down. No, that's up the top now, isn't it? Might be the first time I've washed this. Might as well get the Kubota once over as well while I'm here. Get the window cleaned. Nice. Nice and shiny. So yeah, I think that still needs a bit of fence action, but if I pull that now, I might actually be able to put a bigger area in there because we own the extra bit of land, don't we? Maybe. Right. Plan of action. I'll pull up to the field, see how the workers getting on. Should I? We'll pull up, see how they're getting on. And then I'll wait until I've got 2 full loads before I bring them back in. Back in for the dance. And we're looking at least 4 full trailers, I reckon. Oh, that's ours as well, isn't it? Good job I remembered that. Hopefully I'll remember it when we get around to harvesting it as well. Otherwise that will be a huge waste on the swather and harvester that I'll need. Right, I'll take over here again. Get some inside out lines. I've got this now, pal, don't you worry. It wasn't 80% after all. Right, I'll speak to you shortly. Alrighty, let us go and see what 37,500 litres of spinach does. I can't quite see if it's clear. I'm going to have to go for it. Does to the delivery numbers. Thinking they're both going to the same place. That's certainly how it looks. Wait. Yeah. Not to the canning factory. This is getting exported elsewhere. Sea freight. This is not having a problem at all with these hills. The other field. Oh, it's all top field, is it? This one. That shouldn't be too bad, actually. There was a nice morning's work on there for that one, I think. What time are we at? 6:45 now. I think I should be able to get that other field done First field we should be able to get done tonight, and then I'll go on. Second field we'll do in the morning after we've slept. We've got a nice run in for delivery as well, which is good. Potentially a bit of an issue. Possibly an issue when we need to drop whatever we've got left. All depends on what percentage this gives us, because I want to try and fill our packaging plant up, but I don't know if we'll have anything left over to make money on. Okay, so this is the annoyance with doing multiple contracts. We're 71% transported for field 34, so we've got absolutely no idea if I do. I hate it when it does this. If I drop the other trailer off, that's going to complete the delivery. Oh, that's annoying. That's going to complete delivery for 34, but we're working on 37, which means it won't fully empty. We won't fully harvest 34, which will mean we lose out on any leftovers for ourselves. So I might need the smaller trailer as well that we've got. Potentially all of the trailers, because we don't. This adds a different layer into this now. Way up. I'm sure that wasn't there. That's getting worse. Sinkholes in the road. So I might have to bring every container I've got. might end up going all the way in. Bucket on a telehandler and all. It's possible, in order to get as much as we can. 71% delivered. That's not going to need. It's only 20% is your delivery. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Okay, well, I can move stuff. In fact, I'm gonna have to get everything over and see where I can see how far we can get, basically. Yes, I'll come back to you in the morning when we go on to the next field, see where we're at then. And it's the following morning, a nice 7 AM start for us. managed to get everything up off the first field. It's all harvested, and then I brought the spinach harvester down to the second field. A worker's going to start that off for us, and then you'll oh no, hold on, how's that going to... oh, of course he started harvesting. It was 19% delivered, so we're momentarily about to cross into this field getting finished. Should be... there he is. Or she, I didn't check. Either way, I did set them off this bit, and they've started that way, and they're going inside still. Giants really need to change that, because you wouldn't harvest and tip inside, would you? To harvest and tip on the outside, as the trailer would be on your headland, not crushing your crop. But it's quite an important part of the game that they've overlooked there, I'd say. I think should I drop... I've got all of the vehicles down here with spinach ready to tip. Let's see, that's full, they're full, and that's full. So this is about to tell us that field 34 is complete, and start taking off of the 80% on 37 should start shooting up. The problem in this is that when 34 hits 100%, we're going to end up it will stop harvesting, it won't let us harvest anymore, so we'll lose product. However, that's just going to happen either way, isn't it, really? Have we got any connectors on either of these? Not on that. All that's a surprise to me, but that trailer has. That could be connected through, so I could make a bit of a road train. I mean, these won't finish all of the contract, I don't think. No, it's not going up a big amount. $33. That was 18,000, so that's quite a big amount. Should be able to put a bit of a link, but it should connect. Come on. No? Oh, it's a different connector. What's that one got then? same. What a shame. What a shame indeed. Big old field, you see. Oh, we're up to over halfway then, but only that little one to go. And this trail there, that's about 13,000 litres, so that's not too bad. I think I'm going to leave these ones empty. My Rudolph trailer I'll fill up first, because I'm hoping that's the sort of amount we'll be keeping hold of. Could probably check actually, couldn't I, about what we can store. Spinach, 20 odd thousand litres. See if we can get 18,000 litres. That we'll keep in that one. If there is 18,000 litres spare at the end now, because we're going to lose a fair amount. That's a shame about that. Bring that one over last. Right. 92%. I will go back to that field, start filling up, and then see you for another progress update. Lovely morning again. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. Right, that says done. Has that lifted the back up? Yes. That's quite a good view out there, actually. A lot for there. 10,000 litres, of which we'll have to go into, yeah, we'll have to go into here. So we've got 18,000 in our small trailer. Angles on that. Lovely. Oh, climb over. Didn't want to do that. Let's drop that one off. There's a fair amount of potential money that we're missing out on. I don't know what the overall sell prices at the minute, but because we've not got that extra bit, that's a fair amount of that field, we've not got a percentage of that space, so we might have to bring both those trailers over. If not, we got 10,000 in the Fleagle that we can just sell, and we'll just put the 18,000 into our packaging facility. How much is the big facility? Because we're about to have a lot of parsnips and beetroot, aren't we? Have a quick look. Have a quick perusal. Potato processing plant is an in-game thing that makes potato chips. I did not know we'd got in-game potato chips. £330,000. I don't think we're going to make any money on that, if I'm honest. But it's not the biggest footprint that I was expecting. Ooh, it's a tight one. Oh. Hold up. we might not. Got to jump to this because I don't want to run too much out of time. I think we've cleared the harvester. Let's drop this off and hope that brings us up to... That's going to be tight itself, isn't it? At least it's a lot less distance to get to. It'd be nice if I could just put that full trailer in, because then I've got a lot of backwards and forwards of driving vehicles now, haven't I? Which I'll do off camera. I'll do. I'm not gonna sit you through that. Fingers crossed. I've not got to drive down here with that small trailer. And then back. Oh, I have. I'll do it, why not? I'll come back to let me drop the stuff off and I'll come back and wrap the episode up with as knowing what we've got left. I'll go that way this time though. I don't know why. Rightio, I'm back. Let's make sure this is grain door tip. I do like these Rudolph trailers, especially because there's a turn on the axle. In fact, we can claim the money, can't we? Where are we? Oh! Couple of new jobs to do. That's not completed yet though, so we can't take that. New day, I've not checked the market yet either. Rightio. At least there's a few little contracts we can do to keep pushing that money up. 20, although we're getting 9 grand for this big contract, aren't we? So, and whatever's left will go into our coffers. We'll bag it up and sell it. I'll get us a little bit extra over time. Ah. Unbelievable. Let's get that in. 8 grand then, not 9 grand. There we go. We've got 18 grand to put into our packaging facility though, which is good. I mean, we've still not gone through last year's spinach, so that should keep that going for quite a while, shouldn't it? Quick check on the oh dear, nothing that we can afford. Nearly had a big court case on there as well, but although that's slurry tanker, isn't it? We've got a digestate, 350 we've got. That's a big old girl, that, isn't it? 32,000. 17 tonne. And that will need a spreader on the back as well. It's just the tanker. Ooh, 100 grand. That's a lot of money. I think that's a little bit out of reach at the minute for us. Anywho, spinaching done. We got to play with some nice fancy equipment. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. Not done too bad actually, considering there was a part of the field we couldn't actually get anything out of. We've still managed to get 18,000 litres of spinach from it, so ooh, that's me driving out into people then. Normally the AI doing it. But if you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, feel free to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with any new content as it comes out. And if you've got any comments, suggestions or ideas for the series going forward, then feel free to pop them in the comments area. Until the next time, well, I suppose dependent on those contracts we might be able to buy something from there. As long as we keep the money for as long as we've got money to lease the MacDon, the header, a harvester and a header. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to drop this off and have a cup of tea and plan the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.